It's the NFL on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Cleveland Browns. And it's coming up next.
On the banks of Lake Erie, a look inside Cleveland Browns Stadium in downtown Cleveland. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, we got a couple of teams who love to throw the football, and you know how guys say, hey, we're not going against the other offense, we're going against the other team's defense. Greg, these star wide receivers, you know they're watching what the other guy does on the field here today.
Oh, in their minds, there's no question. They are competing against one another, and I think that's what makes this league so fun is when these guys, they know each other, they study each other, they work together in the off seasons. A lot of times they're friends, but come game day, there is no question. At the end of this one, yes, they want their teams to win, but when they put their two box scores up next to each other, there's going to be some bragging rights come this offseason.
The veteran kicker, Dustin Hopkins, out to get things started. And off we go from Cleveland. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. A penalty marker is down as he gets up close to the 35, but this one might be coming back a bit. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the draw, here's Elliott. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. How about 28 yards on the first play of the drive? First down picked up.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
Play fake. Prescott. This one downfield, complete to Cooks. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big play for the Cowboys. 36 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, there's fast starts, Mike, and then there's this. It just seems like it's completion after completion, and now they find themselves in plus territory. Every team has their fringe red zone down to their red zone plan, and once you cross midfield, you got to be thinking 6, at the worst 3, but you're coming away with points.
He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd. Now here's 2nd and goal. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Penalty yards marched off, and they'll try it again on 2nd and goal. They'll run Zeke up the middle. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. trying to finish this opening drive from the 3, 3rd and goal. They'll run. Here's Elliott. Good blocking, and he's in. Ezekiel Elliott. Touchdown, Cowboys. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Browns led out by their quarterback, Deshaun Watson, the stardom early in Houston. Now his 3rd season with the Browns, 8th season in the league as Watson tries to get this Browns team going in this one.
If he's going to lead his team to a win, he has to be smart with his decision-making. The last thing you want to do is give the opposing team an extra possession solely because you got reckless with the ball. As long as he is calculated with those risks, I think they have a good chance today coming out on top.
On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. And he'll get forward for a couple. The veteran Eric Hendricks on the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. On the zone read, they hand it to Chubb. And he's going to get the first down. He is up past the 35-yard line. Out of the gun, Watson. Open man, that's Amari Cooper. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They get 14 on that hookup. First down, Cleveland.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
On 1st and 10, it's Chubb. Finding space inside the 40. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. It's a Browns first down.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs to kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Off play action, here's Watson. Oh, the blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
3rd and long. Shotgun snap to Watson. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
His defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them early in this game. That's already 2 sacks allowed.
So on 4th down, here's Corey Bojorquez to kick it away. Cavante Turpin to return for the Cowboys. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The visitors' offense ready to see the football for the second time. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. Throwing is Prescott. To the outside, looked in by Lamb. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
On 2nd down, here comes... He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. That one good for 13. 1st down, Cowboys.
You hear teams talk about it all the time, Mike. Let's win at the point of attack. And boy, this team here early in the 1st quarter, they've done just that.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Here's Zeke. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line. Pistol now for Prescott. 1st down throw there is incomplete. Here's Elliott. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Now Prescott. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. Now, Aubrey for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys will extend their quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Browns offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Chubb. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
Once again, it's Chubb. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Back-to-back gains of 10 yards and back-to-back 1st downs.
Well, after the nice run to start the drive, why not go back to the well and try it again? And that's exactly what they do. Have to imagine at some point now, the defense tries to change their look.
On 1st and 10, here's Watson. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Watson going to give it to Chubb. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Cleveland.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Got his man at the 6. And he will get into the end zone. David Njoku. Touchdown, Browns. Greg, we better tie those shoelaces tight. We could be in for a track meet. Great start on offense in this one.
Yeah, it certainly has, Mike, and I think the biggest thing for this offense is how they've bounced back to some early adversity. They found themselves trailing here in the 1st quarter, and they cut into that lead. I got a feeling this thing's going to go back and forth, and we're going to have some fireworks ahead of us.
Dustin Hopkins now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Browns are on the board. It's now 14-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. This one intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Hicks.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is 1st and 10. They'll go with Chubb. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Here's a handoff to Chubb. And he will work his way to the 11-yard line. Good running and a 1st down. Chubb takes this handoff, running left. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. To throw on 2nd down is Watson. To the goal line and in. Elijah Moore. Touchdown, Cleveland. Hopkins now to tack on the extra point. His kick is good. And the Browns will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense back onto the field for their next possession. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. And that is incomplete, but a flag is down back in the backfield. Did they hit the quarterback late? The drive starts with a run, and it's Elliott. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. 1 quarter in the books. Knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. They'll run it here with Zeke. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down. To throw is Dak. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
We're all set to kick this one away, as he is on to kick it away. That's taken at about the 14. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
And his great first half on the ground continues, and this is one of those guys that when he gets in the groove, it seems like it's an 8-yard run, a 10-yard run, and all of a sudden a 15-yard chunk play, one after another.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the shotgun, here's Watson. He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. When you just show pre-snap, it is straight man coverage, and then you stay in it once the ball is snapped. It just makes it so easy on these quarterbacks, Mike, to just find the matchup that they like and exploit it. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They've got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. A run up the middle with Chubb. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down. Here's Watson. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. Here's Corey Bojorquez now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Cowboys offense and veteran Ezekiel Elliott making their way back out. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. To Lamb on the RPO. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Prescott. Got a man. That's Tolbert. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From out of the gun, it's a run with Elliott. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. On 2nd down, it's Dak. To the left side, caught by Lamb. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, picking up the 1st down.
Play action now. Prescott. Catch is made. That is Schoonmaker.
That quarterback called that play in the huddle. That ball was only going to one guy. He was the first read, the second read, and the check down. And it was called to perfection. They got the perfect look and led to a nice game.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Straight ahead, it's Elliott. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a 1st down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
It's a 1st down run with Elliott. And he'll be taken down. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2. Sets up 1st and goal.
Now Prescott. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jalen Tolbert. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
On for the PAT is Aubrey. He's got it. And the Cowboys have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Hines now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Nick Chubb and the rest of the Browns offense set to take over again. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14, and they'll begin 1st and 10. Now it's Watson. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
On 2nd down, here's Watson. This one caught by Akins. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
He'll try and run it here, and it's Chubb. And it looks like he's got enough for the 1st down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, That run, that's enough to move the chains.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
On first down, Watson. That's to the former Bronco. It's Jerry Jeudy. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Shotgun snap to Watson. A throw, right side, taken by Njoku.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Here's Watson now on second down. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. But he can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On the quick slant, that's Jeudy.
Can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. They can't imagine that a defensive coordinator would say, hey, we're just going to have one guy defend you all by himself. And after that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day. There's a saying on defense, Mike, tips and overthrows, you've got to get those. Those got to turn into interceptions. So if you're the offense here, after you saw that ball batted in the air, man, I can promise you it felt like a lifetime waiting to see if it just falls harmlessly to the ground.
A play fake. Now Watson to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
So I like the ness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner, and next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
That's into the hands of Jeudy on the right side. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. They've been in complete control. They've been able to dictate what they want to do offensively and make the defense react. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown. I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Watson to throw again. That's taken in by Chubb. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Fourth down, Dustin Hopkins now for the Browns field goal. This one from 39 yards out. Hopkins' kick is good. And the Browns will cut the lead down to 4.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
There's no doubting the fact, Mike, they've made a clear point in saying we need to get this guy the ball as often as possible. And so far, they've had great success when they have gotten him the ball. I think defensively at some point, you've got to find a way to get this duo out of this rhythm or they're going to be in for a long game.
First and 10. Prescott now. He's got that complete to Turpin. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down. To throw is Prescott. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Third and long. They'll send him over to the left. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one. They'll send Brian Anger out to punt this one away again. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. That is fielded at the 13. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. The Browns offense and their star running back, Nick Chubb, set to take over once more. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with first and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
Everyone always assumes that you only want to run drag routes or crossing routes just underneath like mesh concepts against man coverage, but so often they're equally as effective against the zone. All it takes is one of those underneath man defenders to latch on to the wrong route, and all of a sudden there is a lot of room, not only for the completion, but for yards after the catch.
Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Watson. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
So the receiver does everything right, except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
Throwing again is Watson. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Taking off, he'll try to get that. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And this is taken in by the defense. So we reach halftime, and the visiting Cowboys are in front. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment. But for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports halftime report. We saw the vet with plenty left, Ezekiel Elliott, putting together a strong first half. He's already over 100 yards rushing for the game and has a touchdown run as well.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the 2nd half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Hines now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position, instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
A quick slant. Looked in by Moore. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Back to throw is Watson. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
They run out of the gun, and it's Chubb. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. It's a Browns 1st down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for. Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
To throw on second down is Watson. Left side, he's got Njoku. That one good for 18 yards and to the 18-yard line.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
On 1st and 10, it's Chubb. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short. Running is Chubb. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Watson now on 3rd down. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Here's Chubb. Fighting off tackles, pushing his way forward. Good gain of about 4. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Go with their fullback trying to get it. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Browns. They're out there to block most of the time, but Greg, great reward for the fullback to carry it in for the touchdown.
Not every team in the league even carries a fullback, but man, if you have one on your roster, Mike, not many better places to use him than down here on the goal line.
Now Hopkins on to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Browns extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff, returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Play fake. Prescott. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
second down. Prescott. The open man is Tolbert. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Prescott. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
This fielded inside the 35. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Watson. There's that man again. Another catch. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. To throw is Watson. That's into the hands of the fullback. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
We're not real accustomed to seeing these sort of plays out of this guy. He's more of the dirty work, kind of behind-the-scenes role player, but tell you what, he keeps coming through for this offense, and he's going to find himself with a couple more touches.
On 1st and 10, here's Watson. The pressure will get to him. He goes down. There is a flag down in the backfield, usually the spot that tells us hold it. Shotgun snap to Watson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from him.
Again, it's Watson. That's over the middle and caught by Judy. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
To the air again, Watson. He's got the hook up there to Cooper.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
They'll run it straight ahead with Chubb. He'll push forward for about a yard. DeMarcus Lawrence there on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. Watson to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down. On the handoff, this is Chubb. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Once again, it's Chubb. And nothing develops there. It'll stay right at the 5-yard line. No gain on that one.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
3rd and 2, and it's Watson. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Cleveland.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to take over once more. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
On play action, here's Dak. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
Mike, it just seems like certain games each week just align for matchups like we're seeing today. Just two quarterbacks trading blow for blow, putting on a show for their respective teams. Let's see if he can finish this drive off with another touchdown following that big play.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's complete to Elliott.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Now a 3rd and 2. Here's Elliott. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to get back to a 1-possession game. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
So the field goal makes it a 1-score game here in the 4th quarter as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Fake the handoff. Now Watson. He's going to air this one out looking for Cooper. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Nothing scarier for a quarterback, Mike, than to seeing that ball popped up in the air. It feels like that ball is in the air for an eternity, and all you hope is that it just harmlessly falls to the ground, and fortunately for the offense, that's exactly what it did.
Watson going to give it to Chubb. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Third down and 9. Out of the gun, Watson. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. It's a big play when they needed it the most. A gain of 48.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. Takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
On 1st down, Watson. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does. Takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage, and a 1st down.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down. He runs with it, and he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Deshaun Watson, touchdown Browns. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Hopkins now to tack on the extra point. The kick is good. And the Browns will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
What's the old saying, Mike? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And at this point, there's just really no reason to not just continue to target him. He's been running free all game long, and you can see the numbers. They bear that out. It's evident right from the start that they were going to look his way early and often, and I think it turned out to be a pretty good game plan.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Cooks going in motion. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. 18 yards on the pickup there. 1st down, Cowboys. They'll run here. And he'll get about 5. Now someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. To the left side, caught by Lamb. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
On 3rd down, Prescott. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
On the play fake, Dak. That is caught. And he will score. Game on. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick here is good, so they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. A return now from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Browns offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Moore going in motion. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of that. They get him down behind the line. Here's a 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, here's Watson. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku. Closing in on 200 receiving yards for the game. He's been outstanding. That one good for a first down. The middle with Chubb. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Here's a handoff to Chubb. He'll power it, push the pile forward. It's a gain of 2. Here's a 3rd and 10. Now Watson. A marker comes in as he goes down. It is a sack, and that flag definitely in the area of holding. Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. To return, it is Turpin. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. The open man is Tolbert. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now Prescott. To the outside, looked in by Lamb. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down. Prescott now. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They'll stick to the ground. Powerful running there, stiff-arming his way for a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Prescott. Along the sideline, a nice catch. The feet in. It's a short gain, but it'll move the chains. A first down.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Catch is made there on the left side by Cooks. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. From out of the gun, it's a run with Elliott. And he won't get much. Taken down at about the 12. Now, 2nd and 4. Here's Prescott. This one caught at the 4. And he's out of bounds with the first down, so they get a new set of downs and just as importantly, stop the clock. A shotgun snap for Prescott. And he's in. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Cowboys. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? She'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Browns offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive, which starts with first down. Shotgun snap to Watson. That's over the middle and caught by Judy. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Here comes second down. They'll drop to throw. That ball intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
There's CeeDee Lamb heading back out there with the rest of his Cowboys teammates. We'll have a short field ahead as they look to break our tie. It is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's to the left side. He's got Ferguson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. 23 yards on that pass play. First down, Cowboys.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples, man. When those two things are on point, it results in a first down.
Elliott. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Now on 2nd and long. In motion, Lamb. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. Here's Elliott. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to grab a late lead. This kick is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
So they lead by 3 here in this fourth quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they kick it off. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And he has had all sorts of trouble in this one. Your quarterback has to take care of the ball, and he has not. Turning it over in the air, turning it over as a fumbler. You just cannot win football games in this league when the quarterback's giving the defense the ball. And that's what he's done in this one. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. That's caught left side by Cooper. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time. And
oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down.
What I loved about this play, Mike, was the body language of the middle linebacker before the ball was snapped. We see so often they get antsy. They start tipping the blitz, and then the offensive line and the running back is able to pick them up. But in this case, it didn't look before the snap like he was going to come. He times it perfectly. Nobody accounted for him, and he records the sack.
Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long. Throwing is Watson. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. Here we go. This is 4th down. They snap it to Watson. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
And it all came down to that play. The offense finds themselves trailing, all out of their timeouts. The defense knew they were one stop away from ending this game, and they came up big when their team needed it.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.